Morning. It's almost afternoon, but it's a great day to be in Macon-Bibb County no matter what time it is. We have some beautiful weather outside, and we have a lot going on in our community. And today, just another one of those days where we get to tell you a little bit about the true story of what's going on in Macon-Bibb County. And the true story is we have a lot of great and wonderful people here making a lot of good things happen in Macon-Bibb County, and we're excited to be just a small part of it. We here today to announce our next community-wide cleanup on July the 24th. So please write that date down, commit it to memory, put it on your phone. July 24th, we're going to have the next Clean Streets Matters community cleanup. And today we have several people that are going to talk to you about that, but we also want to think about why people join this initiative. It's to make Macon-Bibb County a safe and clean place to live. And we're working hard on that each and every day. Today you're going to see some of the pictures of those who have been working hard each and every day throughout this year to make Macon a better place and a cleaner place to live. We're excited about many of those things. You take a little trip back just a couple of months ago when we had our first cleanup on April the 10th and 11th. Seems like it was just yesterday, and I know since then we've had a lot of great things happening in our community. We had 1,500 people, 1,500 people, citizens of Macon-Bibb County, come together to make a real difference in our community. And on that one weekend, they cleaned 109,000 pounds of trash. 1,009 pounds of trash. That's a lot. And let me tell you that work hasn't stopped. Since that time, I want to take a moment to thank all of our partners that have really played an integral part. First started with Macon-Bibb County departments. We've had the Public Works Department, many who are here today in support of this effort. We had our Parks and Beautification, our Solid Waste, Macon Water Authority, as well as many other partners there. They've been there day in and day out, week in and week out, getting the illegal dump sites cleaned up, cutting our right-of-ways, collecting yard waste, and sweeping our streets. Just today, before I walked out to here, I received an email from our code enforcement to let me know that one of our cameras in an area off of Houston Avenue, right around where we've been working at to clean up the community, as well as to demolish several homes, picked up an individual dumping trash on a lot there, out in the roadway where other people live and try to enjoy each and every day. So they went through that trash, got a great picture of the person on camera, and we'll be releasing that later on, and actually went to the house. Lo and behold, the same vehicle was there and the same person was there at that house. This has happened more and more each day because we're being very vigilant about taking care of those perpetrators that continue to pollute and disrespect our neighborhoods. This is something we're united on together, and we will prosecute them to the full extent of the law. Yes, they may get a little probation, and yes, they may pay a fine up to $1,000, but I really want them to be out picking up trash. You'll have your opportunity on July 24th. We're going to continue this effort until we clean up all of Macon-Bibb County. To date, we have cleaned up over 2.6 million pounds removed from almost 275 illegal dump sites in our community. 3.6 pounds of yard waste have been collected, and more than 880 pounds of litter, dirt have been swept from our streets. You also may want to know, just this past week, we had some information on our tire amnesty that's coming up, and we'll get more information to you, but tires have been a big part of the illegal dump sites that we've had in Macon-Bibb County. Not only are they a hazard to our environment, but they're also an eyesore, and they prohibit economic development. We want to make sure that we continue to be vigilant on this, and that's why we passed unanimously by our commission the ordinance that will actually require a manifesto for each of those tire companies to go through so we can check and keep a check out on them. I'm very proud today to have many of our commissioners with us today. We have the sponsor of that, Bill Howell, with us, Commissioner Bill Howell, Commissioner Raymond Wilder, and also Commissioner Al Tillman with us today, three of our very good supporters in our Safe Streets Matters campaign, our Clean Streets Matters campaign, as well as that Scrap Tire Initiative. And now I'd like to also recognize the Keep Macon-Bibb Beautiful. I know Ms. Caroline Childs will introduce some of the people with her today, but we thank Carolyn Creighton and all her crew for being here today, the entire team at Keep Macon-Bibb Beautiful. This could not happen without a great partnership from a wonderful organization And on behalf of Macon-Bibb County, I like to thank them personally for all the hard work they've done. So at this time, I'd like to call up Caroline Childs. She's the director of Keep Macon-Bibb Beautiful, and let the community know how they can help join us in this important effort.
Good afternoon. Thanks, Mayor Miller. We are so excited to be here today at Keep Macon-Bibb Beautiful with all these wonderful people supporting us to announce our next cleanup, which Mayor Miller said will be Saturday, July 24th. We are thrilled to really engage the community. We really want to engage all partners, all organizations, businesses, community members, and encourage them to sign up for Saturday, July 24th. So how do you do that? You can do that by visiting keepmaconbibbbeautiful.org. And on our homepage, there will be a banner that says click here to register, and it will drive you to a link where you'll fill out basic information that'll help us follow up with you and provide information that you need for the cleanup. Additionally, once your team is registered, you'll receive information on how to receive the resources that you would need to be successful. So Keep Macon-Bibb Beautiful will make sure to supply you with trash bags, trash pickers, gloves, and several other items. We'll have safety vest, and additionally, we will have, you'll at that time give us an address where if you're leaving trash, we'll collect the addresses so our partners at Macon-Bibb County can help pick up the trash after the cleanup is finished. We have seen a huge success, as Mayor Miller mentioned, with the last cleanup. We had over 80 teams, 1,500 volunteers, and collected around 109,000 pounds of trash. Truly incredible. It was the largest countywide cleanup to our knowledge that's ever been hosted in Macon-Bibb County, and we're so excited to do this again. But I also want to remind everyone that you don't have to just do or just participate in these countywide cleanups. You can host a community cleanup in your community whenever you would like. We're there to support you. Since we've launched the Clean Streets Matter initiative, we've had over, and separate from the community-wide cleanup day, we've had around 30 community cleanups, and we're so thrilled to have partnered with everyone and make a difference in this in Macon-Bibb County. I want to introduce someone who's been a pivotal role in the success of those cleanups, Andrea Cook. She's with Napier Heights, and we talk a lot about, I know Mayor Miller's talked a lot about, being in your neighborhood, but you can also be with people from other neighborhoods and get together and mix and get to know other people. And so Andrea did a wonderful job of that. They partnered with the Vineville Neighborhood Association last weekend and hosted a cleanup. And so I wanted to invite her up to speak. Not only did they participate in that, but they also participated in the last countywide cleanup and will be participating in this one as well. But I wanted to invite her to speak and share a few words on her experience and what this means to her.
I just want to talk about how important it is for the individuals in our community to make an effort to clean up our neighborhoods. It's individually and connecting communities together. There are so many people who sometimes don't feel empowered enough to make a difference. But this is something that you can do in your own community and partner with other communities to clean up. So it was an awesome experience to be invited by the Vineville Neighborhood Association to partner with them to clean up Pionono from Napier Avenue to Vineville. It was invigorating to see people who don't live on that part of Pionono to make a concerted effort to help us clean up the entryway to our neighborhood, and we help them clean up the entryway to theirs. Trixie Hansen with the Vineville Neighborhood Association invited us out personally, was incredibly helpful, made sure that we had everything that we needed, and it really ensured and let me know and the people who came with me that we are more alike than we are different. So we're going to continue to make an effort to clean up together. We will be engaging in the cleanup that's happening in July, and we're also going to be cleaning up in August to get ready for back to school. So thank you for being a wonderful partner. It has been amazing to be able to not have to use any funds that we have raised to buy trash pickers or trash bags. It's been amazing to be able to just reach out to Caroline and ask for those things, and we have them. So thank you everyone for joining us. If you need a place to come clean up, please come help us clean up Napier Heights. We will accept every effort to help us do that. So in closing, we are much better together. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea, for everything that you continue to do for our community. We want to remind everyone, Macon-Bibb County is leading the way in this effort. If you don't believe that, watch 13 WMAZ, watch WGXA, watch 41 NBC, read the Macon Telegraph. What you'll see is it's becoming contagious. You know, it's nice for Macon to lead the effort in something for a change. And not just something in a negative way, but something in a positive way. So each night when I turn on the television to watch the news, you know, I see some things that say, this community. As a matter of fact, even Jones County, their commissioner there said, we're going to make sure our neighbors in Jones County know that we care about them. We're going to tackle this blight. We called a code enforcement in Macon-Bibb County. We want to see how they're doing it. And I look to my friends in Warner Robins, and I see that they're taking an initiative to keep their streets clean as well. And they're cleaning up trash, and they're picking up trash. And I go over to Monroe County and Twiggs and Peach, and every night I see a new article on how one person in the back of a truck is making a difference in their community. This doesn't just have to be about Macon-Bibb County. This is about all of Middle Georgia. This is something that we all want to be a part of, to clean our community. It brings economic development and stability and hope for our children. This gives us a chance to cross many different areas. Number one, education. We need to educate our youth on what to do. So this is an excellent opportunity to get your youth group involved in picking up trash, to let them know that our community doesn't have to look like this and what can happen if you don't. As a matter of fact, just a couple of months ago, we had our Clean Streets Matters oratorical and essay contest and art contest here, and it was packed with many family members of children in our schools that are making a real difference. And they basically wrote some nice essays on why they think it matters to keep our community clean. Very eye-opening. We have to change this, and the only way to do that is to be doing it one child at a time, one street at a time, one neighborhood at a time. So this effort is going to continue. As we told you in the very beginning in January, this is not a one and done. We're going to be here each and every quarter with these community cleanups. We're going to still grow this thing bigger and better everywhere we go. We talked about diversity and equity and inclusion and those types of things during our transition time, but this is an effort that, you know, I was amazed to see the Vineville group and Napier Heights group get together. It wasn't nothing that planned. It's something that just happened. And it happened because people that don't necessarily live and shop and worship in the same exact place all the time, they came together for something good for our community. And it's something that we all can be proud of. And I'm excited about what we can do. We are better together. I want to thank everyone from our departments. We have someone here from Lake Wildwood today. They contacted us. They participated in this. So this is not just in one centralized area. This is all over Macon-Bibb County. And we're excited to have everyone take a personal stake. We're going to keep tackling illegal dumping and littering. We're going to make a difference in all of our lives. But once again, this is a challenge to you. We're asking each and every one of you. We're asking all the neighborhood associations. We have many of them in Macon-Bibb County organized July 24th. We're asking all your companies to continue to help and to give and put forth. I remember that particular day we had several from Irving, from Kumo, from Coca-Cola. All these companies stepped up, from Geico, from the district attorney's office, from all over Macon-Bibb County, but we can do better. You know, 80 seems like a lot. We can do 150 this next time. 1,500 seems like a lot. We can do 3,000 this time. Everyone needs to do their part. If you can't do it on July 24th, do it on July 25th or July 23rd, but do it one of those days. Please share all this on social media. We're going to get the word out, but it's important that everyone knows about this event and that everyone knows that we are working together to make Macon a great place to live. So go to Keep Macon-Bibb Beautiful. If you have any questions, you can find all the information you need there, but sign up your team. Sign up as a leader of your team. I'm challenging you to do your job. You sororities, you fraternities, everyone to do their job. I will do my part. The commissioners will do their part. Those men and women standing behind me today will do their part. We're asking you to do your part. So join us on July 24th if we make Macon better. Clean Streets matters because Macon matters. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you out there on the streets.